Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Voices, Real Victories, episode 106. Today, we have an incredible guest, a woman whose journey is the true definition of resilience, courage, and limitless possibility. She's a mom, a former caregiver, and now a global entrepreneur who has built a life many can only dream about.
Yes, exactly, Jaya. Hello, everyone. And she also earns a fixed $10,000. It's a US dollars monthly income. And it's just getting started. It's gonna be more. So, and then last month she even surpassed that. You can imagine. And she's only getting started. So she retired her husband from his IT career, owns multiple properties in Canada, and she used to live in the US as well, and then now she moved to Philippines, and she's building her dream home in the Philippines. Oh my god, I can't even wait to see the full when it gets ready, the house. Oh my gosh.
We are all excited for that. So she also traveled to Hong Kong recently to receive her highest milestone award, and that a moment that reflects her dedication, vision, and unstoppable drive.
Exactly, Jaya. But what makes her more standout is even more is her heart. She is a true servant leader, someone who uplifts, serves, and inspires countless people across the globe. And we are one of them. And on the personal note, she has become not only my coach, but she has become a sister to me, and even my sometimes convention roommate. Yes,
So let's welcome our phenomenal guest,
best.
Eden Olave from Philippines.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello. Good morning from the Philippines. It's 10 o'clock here, 10:30.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, coach.
Yeah.
My pleasure to be here.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for accepting the invitation, and we feel really humbled to have you here in our podcast. So,
Yes.
Coach Eden, our first question for you.
We're gonna
So,
go right into the questions now.
so we have witnessed your journey, Coach Eden, and we always get inspired to. We go back and check your journey. We get inspired, and for those who are meeting you for the first time, all our followers, can you share your journey from being a caregiver and mom to becoming a global entrepreneur, earning a consistent 10,000 monthly income, and now even surpassing that? So, can you please share your journey?
Yeah, so oh my god, I don't know where to start. So I'm gonna start when I was very young. Yes, I was born here in the Philippines. I am a very happy person. Life was so hard. My parents, they don't have permanent job. They didn't finish their education. They're both elementary graduates, and we don't have regular income. They don't have a regular income to support us. We are four siblings. I'm the second, and yeah, it was very hard, but we're happy. We're content. And it's just that sometimes there are days that we don't have food in the table. Sometimes we always it's raining and the is leaking. Sometimes there's no light, we're using the candle, so it was very hard growing up, and I always dreaming to have a better future. I always see, like when I look up in the sky, I see an airplane, and I always say, one day I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna go somewhere, and I'm gonna help my parents to have a better life. So yes, uh, my parents cannot send me to college, so I have to work and study at the same time. Support myself to school. And after finishing college, I couldn't find a job here in the Philippines because, of course, there's so much population in the Philippines, and many people finish universities, but we don't have job here. So a lot of Filipinos go abroad to find greener pasture, and that's what I did. I went to Taiwan. 2004, I was 22 years old, and first time living far away from my mom, from my family. So it was a challenge because I went to Taiwan. I don't speak their language. I don't know how, you know, like never learn how to speak, how to write or understand the Chinese language. So it's hard to learn. But yes, staying there for almost 6 years, I was able to learn the language. I was able to speak fluently and talk
Wow.
to the nurses there because I was taking care of patients and talking to the doctors. I was able to bring my client by myself to the doctor. So I feel so proud of myself that wow, how I did that, how I was able to speak Mandarin by just listening to them every day. So yes, it was very hard because I don't have family there, don't speak their language. But yes, I always learn to adapt and learn to adjust to the environment. And I'm very grateful that I found an opportunity to go to Canada. When I was in Taiwan, I didn't even go home to the Philippines. Right from Taiwan, I go cross country to Canada in 2010 and as a live-in caregiver. So I found an agency to help me to find an employer in Canada. And I worked there as a live-in caregiver. And God is so good. I met my husband. I used to work in downtown Montreal, and my husband also office is in downtown Montreal. So we met there and we got married 2014, and we are blessed with two boys. And after that, I stopped working as a caregiver because I cannot be living with the employer. So I stay with my husband. So I start. My husband loses job in 2015 when I gave birth to my firstborn son. So my husband is working in IBM. He's an IT professional, and that time, yeah, he got laid off because, of course, the economy, went down, and there are what they want to pay new graduates. They don't want to pay seniors because it's cost more money the salary. So yes, I look for a better job. I was forced to go back to work right away after 6 months of giving birth. So I went to a retail store. So I work in the Alorama in Montreal, and asked my husband to stay home and get the paternity leave. So that's why when I say, oh wow, he loved that job. He's working there for almost 20 years. But it just shows that there's no job security. Even how dedicated you are, how good you are at your work, you can always be replaced anytime. So yes, that was a lesson learned for us. But of course, my salary in a retail store is not enough. It's not is it cannot support our family. The expenses in Canada are high. So my husband looked for another job, and we found a job in the USA. So yes, 2019 we have to move to New Jersey, USA. Well, he started the job in Canada for 2 years. 2015 he started the work, like December 2015, and then 2019 the company asked him to move to New Jersey. So that time, I just gave birth to our second born son, Victor, and he I was in my maternity leave, so I was okay for him to move with him. But then I cannot go back to work after that because we are living already in the USA. So yes, when we were there, I saw this online business. Well, honestly, I saw the online business when I was pregnant, when I was still working, and I was ignoring it because I was content with my life. My husband has work again, and I'm earning, and we have a house in Canada. Everything is good. The daycare is so cheap in Canada, only $8.50 a day. So everything is good. So I was not paying attention to this online business. But then yes, when we get relocated in the USA, my husband work. They didn't give us an option. They said that if you want to keep your job, you have to move to New Jersey. Otherwise, we have to lay you up because we don't need you here in Canada. So that was very, we don't have choice. And so even though we don't want to move, so we did move. And we said okay, because I was in my maternity leave, we're gonna try how is the life in the USA. So yes, we have to rent an apartment. It was very expensive. um we're close to New York, so it's 3,000 monthly rent. which we don't rent in Canada. We have our own house, and it's all paid up, and so we it's another expense for us, the 3,000 US dollar. And then of course we cannot send our kids to daycare because it's very expensive, the childcare in the USA. So I have to stay home. I cannot go to work, and I have to stay home and take care of two young boys. So that is when I opened my mind and heart into this business, because I've been seeing this online. A lot of people are promoting online business, though I was so skeptical in the beginning because I am, I'm not tech savvy, and I don't want to get scam. I thought it's a scam, and I don't want to scam people also. So I was not paying attention. But yes, because I have no choice, I cannot go back to work, and I want to help my husband. So I started, checking what is the business about. I registered my name and email address, watched the webinar, and oh boy, I was so excited. I was blown away after watching that. And yes, just watching the replay, I started my journey, and that is the beginning of the transformation. My life was so happy, so excited every day. I'm just so blessed to have this business in my life, and thank you so much to God that I found this in the right time, that and I took action. I think I really believe that everything happens for a reason. If we didn't move to USA, I will not be doing this business. I was still living paycheck to paycheck. I was still, working in a retail store because I love my job. I'm very happy learning to speak French, meeting people every day, and we're okay in the okay life. So, we're not asking for so much more, or we're not asking for material things. We're just content, no problem. We're paying bills. We are okay. We're just satisfied with that. But God has better plans for me. So I'm grateful that I found this business. And now, yes, I got to come back home here in the Philippines. And that was the biggest win for me, is being here in the Philippines, because I've been away from home for over 20 years. Imagine 2004 when I left Philippines, and I came back to 2025. And that is the victory for me, seeing my mom, living with her, going out with her, spending every day with her, and my brothers and sisters. And I get to know my nephews and nieces because I never met them. And my kids, they get to know their cousins, play with them. And it's just amazing. I wish my son will be able to speak Filipino, Tagalog language, because still they're not that they they want just the English. But yes, I'm glad they are schooling here, so they have subject Filipino and they're learning slowly. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. What a great journey you have. Oh my God. When you were saying the story, I just went back like every step of your life and look at where you have come right now. Oh my God. And this is all because, you had that dream and you believed in it and you took action on the right time. And that's what it makes, the purpose of everything in your life that becomes true. So I'm so glad that you took action in time and we are here together doing interview now. It's just amazing. Oh my God. And like you mentioned, like the job we have, like your husband was working for 20 years and there is no job security for anything, so of course building this business on the side is the best thing that we can ever do because there is no there's no business, there is no guarantee in any, the job. So
Yeah.
I like that too. Thank you so much for pointing that out as well. So that leads to our another question is, you kind of said already, but I just want to know, like, what was a defining moment for you, like the moment you said I want more for my family, for myself, and chose the digital entrepreneurship, like, because you said you were not tech savvy as well, right? So digital entrepreneurship is like a completely different platform pathway. So what made you, what moment was that?
So is the when I saw the business community, after paying that membership, after watching the pre-coaching video, and when I was invited to the community, I saw the different life. I see that, oh wow, I didn't know that we can work and travel at the same time. I was when I saw, I was so inspired. People going here in the Philippines for 6 months and coming back to Canada or USA, wherever they came from, with huge of money, like bonuses or checks waiting for them. That was, I said, wow, that is true. Is I couldn't believe that. I see posts, people are saying they earn 60,000 after vacations or 80,000 after vacations. Is that true? And I see people buying their dream houses. A lot of people, buying their dream cars, and it's just amazing. And I see people quitting their jobs after working two, three jobs, and I said, wow, I want that too. I want that for my family. I said, if they can do it, if it's possible for them, I want that for myself. I want that for my family because I've been working so hard all my life, and I'm always giving my best. I always give my heart. I always dedicate. I'm always the hardest working person in the room wherever I go, wherever I work. And I believe that I deserve the best. And yeah, when I saw this, I said, no, I will not let this opportunity pass. Right away, I took action. Nobody has to convince me. In the beginning, I was skeptical because I don't know what it is. I don't know what is the online business. I don't know what is the company. I don't know the system. I don't know nothing. But once I opened my eyes and learned and really did my due diligence, nobody can stop me. I was so excited. I was in the cloud nine. I felt that I won the lottery already. Not even doing this business, not even starting, just finding about this. I feel that God loved me so much. I was in the cloud nine. I couldn't sleep for 3 weeks, until I was just so excited to share it to the world. But unfortunately, even how excited I am, even I share it to the world, nobody believes me. They think I was crazy.
I know. Wow. When you said that, I just kind of remembered my journey as well. When I saw the community, I was like, "Oh my God, why did I come so late? Why am I late?" This community has been going on for a while already, and I felt like there was not many Nepalese over there, and I was looking for like Nepali people, and I couldn't find many people. And when I thought like, there's so many people being successful, especially the Philippines. They're working really hard and being successful and earning so much money, doing vacations and everything. Other people, like everybody were there, but I saw there were very few Nepalis. So I was like, okay, Nepali can do as well, so why not, right? So that's what I thought at first. And so since you are my coach, so I had to wait 3 days to do a coaching call with you. And and then I couldn't sleep day and night. I had to look every single day. I was looking, and then if these people are fake, if these people are real, I was going inside people Facebook and checking if they are real or not. And then I found out like, okay, this is the real business and people are real as well. And when I talked to you, oh my God, I decided already, okay, I'm gonna start.
Yeah,
Wow,
definitely.
the community is just amazing.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Coach Eden, for sharing your. That's very relatable, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people listening might be in that exact place right now, right? So thank you for sharing your why, and it's amazing how that one step and one moment can shift your entire direction, and that did for you. And your journey, we can see the heart behind your journey. And speaking about that moment, there's another huge milestone in your story that we would all love to hear. You that we can share number three
Question.
question.
Let's read the comments. Do you want to read? Because I think there are lots of comments as well.
Okay.
Let's read the
Yeah, I
comments.
cannot. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we have Rina Dawari says, "Hi, beautiful coaches, watching live from Lalitpur, Nepal. Hi, Rina." And we have Bhavana watching from Adelaide, Australia. Oh, she's reached Australia already. She was vacationing in Nepal. I'm a fan of
Wow.
Coach Eden. You are awesome, Coach.
Thank you, Ibuana.
And we have Saraswati Thapa saying, "Hi, wonderful coaches, watching live from Australia. We're global already." And oh, there's a Marisabel Vargas. Hello, watching from North Carolina, USA. Hi, Isabel. We have Nisha Sapkota. Hello, everyone, watching live from Sydney, Australia. We have lots of people from Australia. Hi, coaches, watching from Australia. And wow, watching live from Kathmandu, and happy to see all of you inspiring coaches together. Thank you so much, Sureshji. We have Devaki. Hello, everyone watching from New York. We have my inspiration lady, Coach Eden. She is our inspiration, Coach Eden. So we have Susmita Baral. Hello, watching from South Pennsylvania. It's always inspiring to listen her story. Thank you, coaches. Thank you. We have Pratishta Khatri watching live, Puspa Thapa watching live, inspiration, Salma Suba. Hats off to wonderful coaches watching from New Hampshire, USA. Yay, yay. And then we have Indu Prajapati. Hello and namaste, coaches watching live from Canada. We are already a global people watching over all over the world. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching us live. And let's get back to our question, our third question here.
So we have our third question for you, Coach Eden. You retired your husband from his IT profession and created a life of freedom together. So how did that moment feel for you as a wife, a mom, and a leader?
Yeah, I feel so humble, but I feel so proud because you know since we met 2013, I always see like how good, like he's a good provider. He makes so much money, like he's a six-figure income earner. I'm so less, when I was working. My money is my money because I can just, my income is just, I can pay my bills. I can even help with our, in our household. So when he's been working so hard all his life, and he's very good provider for our kids, for our family. And of course, IT job is not easy. Lots of stress, lots of frustrations, lots of deadlines. And seeing him now, enjoying life here in the Philippines, slow mornings, don't need to beat deadlines. It's the proudest moment for me because imagine a caregiver, now earning more than an IT professional. uh, I'm grateful to God that I found this business, because otherwise I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know if we are still in the USA, or we're gonna be in Canada. But I know life will be hard because we might cannot afford the bills, or because we don't know if he's gonna lose his job again because of his the stress is causing his health. And he cannot sleep at night sometimes, thinking about his work. He's always get the blames when his employee don't do the job well, because he's managing people. And of course, sometimes your employee don't do their job, and then you get the blame, right? So it's
Yeah.
so much. It's so hard. His job, has so much responsibility. And yeah, now surpassing his income, with this online business is just, it's a blessing. It's I cannot explain. I cannot come out of the world how to explain my feelings and my gratitude to God that yes, I never thought that I would be able to do that. He's always been an inspiration to me also, because I said, oh wow, he can make that money. And I make so little when I was working. And now with opposite, right? So really, life is like a circle. Like, it's like they said, it's like a wheel, that so you never know. Sometimes, even you're down right now, you can still go up. And just believe in yourself and take action. When there's opportunity, grab it, because we just never know, right? If I don't
Mhm.
take action, if I keep hesitating and being scared, because I'm not tech savvy, because I don't have experience, because I never do online business before, then I will still be, having hard time, don't know how to budget our finances, don't know how to pay our bills, and always living paycheck to paycheck. But yes, this business allow us to live our life on our own terms, travel whenever we want. My husband just returned to Canada, last month, because one of his family member, passed, and of course, to meet his family there. But it's because of online business, we can afford now to emergency travel, emergency anytime. Like I traveled so many times this year. Like I don't know how many times I go back and forth, and we went even cruising just because of this business. So yes, I don't know what to say.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh my God, coach. And this is my dream to retire my husband too and go back to Nepal. And this, yeah, I think it's a dream for everybody of us. Like, so you are living the dream life of everybody. So, oh my God, it's so grateful to this business that has allowed you and so many of us, we have, received so many things that we had never thought we would be receiving, through our job. But we have been receiving such a blessing through this business, and it's just been amazing and life changing for us as well. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, coach. And with that leads another question is, you are known as a true servant leader, which we already know. And how has that leadership style played a role in your team's growth? Because you have a big team and your own success in digital entrepreneurship.
Thank you so much for that acknowledgement. But honestly, I just I love what I do. I don't feel like I'm doing extra. I still wish I could do more. I wish I have more time, more body, because sometimes you want to be there, but it's just so much responsibility. So many messages. I wish I could answer all at right away. But honestly, when you love what you do, you don't feel like you're working. I don't feel like I'm working at all. And because I had experience not having a good coaches, or not good, um I don't get the support that I want to. So then that give me as an inspiration that you know I have to be there. I want to be there for my team. I want to help people to succeed. I don't want to be a hindrance for them to grow. I want them to excel. I want them to develop themselves. I want to challenge them so they can reach their full potential, because I am a living example that you don't need to be great to start. You don't need to be the best. We have to start scared, unsure, and because that is how I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I can do it, but I just take action. I didn't know all the staircase. I just took the first step, and I learned slowly, slowly, slowly. And I just want to be a role model to everyone who are so scared to take action, because they're always thinking they want to be perfect. They are avoiding failure, but honestly, when you avoid failure, you avoid success also.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
for you to become successful, you need to take the first step. You need to fail fast and succeed faster, right? So yes, we don't need to know everything to start. Just take action, and you will gonna be so proud of yourself. You're gonna be grateful that, wow, thank for the courage, thank you that I started, because that is how I did. Do it, just do it. Don't We don't need to know everything. And yeah, thank you so much, because I really enjoy everything. I love everything about my journey, and I don't feel like I'm doing extra special. And thank you for those who's acknowledging me, just for being who I am, and I'm grateful for that.
That's the beauty of this business. We get to be what we are. That's amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you, Coach Eden. That's a great explanation of your leadership style. Like you lead by your heart, right? And it's really easy to see how your way of supporting your team, listening to them, and helping them grow has made a big difference in our team as well. So your success really comes from helping others succeed. And that's something everyone can feel in your work. I'm pretty sure everyone in our team knows about you and everyone loves you. I don't think anyone has hatred for you. Like we can only hear praises about you, and we are blessed to have someone who leads us in that way. And that kind of leadership doesn't just stay in one place. It shows up in all your project, in all the properties you have taken on all around the world. So with that note, from multiple properties in Canada, USA, and to Philippines, and your milestone award in Hong Kong, what continues to fuel your big and global vision? That's another question for you, Coach.
you know, um my vision or my goal, because I'm content for what I have now, honestly. God is so good. I want to correct you. You said 10,000. Now my monthly fixed income is 15,000, right? Not
Mm.
Oh
10,000.
yes, sorry, yes, yes, it's 15,000. We got
I, I really don't know. Like I was saying, because before, I'm so used to not
yeah,
having anything. I'm so used to, here in the Philippines, you just go outside, in the backyard, you can pick up a fruits, you can pick vegetables. You don't need to buy anything. So with this huge income coming every month, my kids now going to the private school, international school. We are building a huge house with swimming pool, with fish pond, and now living my life that I love gardening. I love being in the forest, gardening and spending time with my mom. That is my passion. So honestly, for now, my only goal is really to share the opportunity to the world, to help as many people as possible, to change their life for better. Because if it changed my life, it can change so many people that are unsure, like me. I was scared, I don't have nothing, really from zero. When I start this business, I was not working. I don't have income. So it's not a hindrance that you don't have money to start a business, because yes, that's why we're starting a business, because we don't have money. If I have
exactly.
money that time, I will not start, I will not look for opportunity.
Mm.
We just go to USA and we were broke because we have to buy furniture, we have to rent, and we have to pay so many insurances, so many bills, because we have a house in Canada, we're paying bills there, because of course we cannot just shut down the electricity or the internet there, because when we go back, we need to be
Yeah,
there, we need to have the service, the water, everything. So we still paying every expenses we have in Canada, and we are paying another expense in the USA. So we had so much like that when we moved, but I still see this opportunity, the pathway to change our lives. If I didn't take action, if I was scared because, oh, I have no money to start, I have no, how can I pay? But because I took the chance, yes, I used my credit card to start my business, I don't have savings, I have no money at all, but that courage changed my life. And that's how I am today, is because I took that first step. I took that step to have that action, that have that courage to change my life, because I know if I keep working for someone else, I will never be rich, will never be have time and financial freedom, because you're always gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. So yes, starting something different, it's unknown to me. It was scary, but it's also so exciting, right? When I see the opportunity and I see people quitting their jobs, buying their dream houses, and going vacations everywhere, wherever they want, I see myself in them, and I said, I deserve that too. I deserve that because I'm a good person. I love my family, I want to be closer with my family. So now that I'm here, I'm helping my brothers and sisters to be in this business, because when I was in the USA, they don't want to do the business because they don't want to be in the camera, they don't want to do the social media. I said, okay, if you don't want to be in social media, let's do it offline. Because we can do offline too, right?
yeah,
So but yes, it's just try something new, don't be scared, ask questions, learn, and make your due diligence. Decide for yourself, because sometimes we jump into conclusion right away. Oh, this is not for me. Oh, this is scam. Oh, this is not gonna work. How you know if you don't even give a chance, right? You don't
exactly.
even check this out. You don't even get all the details. So you have to do your homework. You have to do your due diligence and learn if this is something that will fit you too. Because I was so skeptical in the beginning. I was not paying attention. I was so against it because I thought it was a scam too. But when I opened my heart and eyes and look into it, then everything changed.
Yeah,
I'm a believer. I'm an action taker. And I commit. I never give up, because yes, it was not easy, okay? It's not a get rich quick, but it's a real business that you can transfer to your kids. It's a legacy that will, for whole generation. It's a lifetime business, and the beauty of this is worldwide. Imagine, from
Global.
Canada, from the USA to now here in the Philippines, I can run my business with me, right? And going to Hong Kong last week, I met so many Nepali people. Like, oh wow, how I was so surprised how many Nepali people are achieving milestones, and amazing success in this business. And doesn't matter where you are, where you're from, this business is for everyone. So yes, I'm so proud, to meet so many Hong Kong Nepali business owners in Hong Kong. And yeah, we had so much fun. We had party, we drink together, we ate, and so much it's exciting. Yes.
Wow, I missed that. I wish I could attend that as well. But of course, we're gonna meet you in Punta Cana, so I'm excited for that as well. Yeah, oh my God. And then I love what you said is like when starting the business, if you're already content or you have already have money, we're not going to start the business. It's something you need to have really think about your why do you need to change your life. And also, if you don't have a money, that's when we need to start the business, because we want
Exactly.
to earn more, we want to change our life. What's That's amazing. And like you are the big example who has started from zero and just built the empire like this. And now you can pass this business to your kids as a legacy, which is just amazing. So I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that, Coach. So that leading to our last question, and then we'll read the comment after. So we have the last question: what message do you want to share with women, moms, immigrants, and dreamers who wish for more but feel unsure where to begin?
Yeah, so to all moms, all women, all dreamers out there, all immigrants, especially because I was immigrant too,
Exactly. We all
sometimes,
are immigrants.
yeah, we sometimes, we are limiting ourselves. We are so close-minded, or sometimes, because my husband was very skeptical when I found this business. Okay, he's not into this. So yes, I know. So maybe you have a husband or you have a friend that doesn't support, or maybe stop you from taking action. It's because they also don't know what is this business, right? Because they also is not sure about the business, and because of course they care for us, right? They don't want us to make mistake, they don't want us to get scam, because they thought it's a scam. Even myself, I thought that in the beginning. But guys, I've been doing this for 6 years now. Okay, this business changed my life. This business make me quit my husband's job. That's why my husband was so proud of me, because he said, "Thank you for not listening to me. Because if I listen to him, he's still gonna be working." Okay,
Exactly.
so
Oh my
yes,
God.
for me, make your due diligence. That is number one, because sometimes we jump into conclusion right away, right? Or we are so scared we don't even try. We're stopping ourselves from growing. You are staying in your comfort zone, because yes, so easy to stay in comfort zone, but are you happy? You have no time with your kids, you have no time for yourself, you're always rushing to work, you don't have time to go vacation. You don't have time to visit your loved ones, your mom, your parents. Maybe if you're long time staying outside your country, it's time to visit them. Because honestly, why I came back to the Philippines, I lost my father. Because 2000 2020, yeah, that is the pandemic. I couldn't go home. I couldn't go see him, and imagine how long I've been away from him, from my family, and I never get to see him until his last day. That is very hard, and I can relate to all immigrants that yes, sometimes even we want to visit, but then we don't have the money to buy the ticket. We rather keep that money and send to our loved ones because they need help, right? So we can never change our circumstances if we don't change anything, right? Your job is good, you need your job, but you can start a side hustle. You can look into this opportunity and see, because I start this business as yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I want just to help my husband little bit with our finances and be there for my kids. But now this is our primary source of income. Now my husband quit his job, right? So anything can happen. So don't close your mind into changing, or accepting an opportunity or grabbing an opportunity, because now is digital era, right?
Yeah.
Everybody using internet. Everybody, all home now have Wi-Fi. Everybody has cell phones. Even kids. Before, I was already in college before I got my first cell phone. But now, the kids, even 3, 4 years old, they have cell phones.
Already have their own iPads.
Yeah. So, guys, it's time to go online. If you are not making money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. And if your business is not online, you're going to lose your business. So, it's time for us to leverage the social media, learn how you can make money online, because that is the new trend and that is the future. And that is now, right? So, yes, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, so we
Thank
have
you.
more
Thank you.
comments.
Thank you, Coach Ian, for sharing that because me and Samina, we have a lot of people, women, who are very, very interested and very excited, but then they are stepping back. They're not taking action because they have skeptical husband. And you are an example, right? You said that your husband was skeptical, and but you went against him. You started, and now you help him retire, and now he is grateful that you didn't listen to him.
Yes,
So guys, listen to this, and we really sometimes we need to listen to our heart and just
Yeah.
take
exactly.
action. Yeah, so
Yeah,
thank you.
and we are adult, we can make our own informed decision. We don't need to,
Yeah,
uh, you know, think about like we don't have to wait for others' validation or permissions. Like when we
Exactly.
buy something for ourselves, we don't really ask for permission. But as at home, maybe we need to discuss about the business or whatever we're going to start. But at the end, listen to the guts, listen to your heart also, and decide for yourself. Make your own informed decision. I love what you said, Coach Eden. Thank you so much for that.
My pleasure.
Yes. So let's
Sharing
read a
my
comment really
experience.
quick. Say that again.
Just sharing my experience, this is
yeah,
everything I said, it's all from my heart, and it's
yeah.
what, it's I've been through it, right? I
Yes.
was
Mm,
also sitting on my comfort zone, but then I challenged myself to challenge, to come out and develop myself. So I love myself now more. Before I was so shy, I'm always hiding in my closet. Now I didn't know that I can do this thing. I will be able to inspire people, I just enjoying my journey, enjoying my life, and enjoying my business. And yeah, I'm happy that I did it.
Yeah,
mm,
and
yeah.
exactly with us as well. We never knew we'll be coming live like this and doing
Yes.
interviews. It took us so long to even start this interview series. And we had no idea we can be creative, we can talk, we can, be like this, or we can be a leader, we can be a coaches. We had no
Yes,
idea. So when once we explore ourselves, that's when we know how creative we are and what we can do, what is our capabilities, right?
exactly.
Yeah, that's
Mm,
why it's very important to take the action and just think about it, and then take the action first, and then the rest will be the journey. We're always here to help. We have mentors, we
mm,
have coaches, we have amazing training, we have amazing communities to support. So once we get into it, we have so many people to help around, so there will be no, you will not be left alone, and we are our own boss. That's the best part. I love that we don't have to worry about the schedule or anything like that. We can literally work from anywhere around the world. And
mm,
right now, also, Jaya is in Australia, I'm in USA, and you're in the Philippines. We through three of us are already global here. That's
yes, thank
amazing.
you.
Oh my God. So let's read the comment really quick because we have more comments here. Mm, and then we can get back to the ending. So, who did I read the last one? Okay, here we have Navina Maharjan. Good morning, coaches from Nepal. Hello, Navina. We have Krishna Gurung and co watching live from Nepal. Hi, Krishna. Meena Kafle Takal. Hello, watching live from Pokhara. You three coaches are great source of inspiration. Thank you so much, Meena.
Mm,
And we have Nima Gurung. Hi everyone. Namaste. Nice to see you. Senior Coach Eden here, watching live from New York. Yes, Coach, you are a role model for lots of us around the globe. Thank you for being there for us. You are a true inspiration. Thank you, Nima. And we have Radha. Hello and namaste, everyone. I'm watching from Nepal, our senior coach, and gratitude, ma'am. Thank you. We have Respali Khel doing Namaste Nepal and is sending a smiley emoji. Thank you so much. Dipti Hamal watching live from Adelaide. Thank you, Dipti Di. We have Tika Magar watching live from Hong Kong. Wow, we have one from Hong Kong here. So we have Bhagwati. She says Namaste to our respected coach watching live from Nepal. Hi, Bhagwati. Devaki Gimire, so inspiring. And Devaki also says, "What I felt when I felt low, I always watch you. True leader, love you." Thank you so much,
Mhm.
Devaki. So with that, we conclude our interview, our podcast session. And Jaya,
Yes.
you want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to Coach Eden. Thank you for sharing your heart, your journey, and your wisdom. And stories like yours remind all of us that when someone chooses to rise, everything in their life transforms. So thank you so much for
Thank you. Thank
accepting our
you.
invitation.
Namaste.
Yes, Namaste. Thank you so much. And to our listener, this episode is your reminder that your next level is not far away. Okay. And with courage, mentorship, and action, everything you desire becomes possible. And thank you for joining us, our Real Voices, Real Victories, episode 106. And well, we'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.